Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings all. Again. That went well. Oh yeah, you know, I knew I was forgetting something else. I guess I have to make a list. It shouldn't be called the Danielle update. It should be called the Mantis update. With the Mantis, what was it? I saw a vision of them like driving a car with Mantis, and another one was they're reenacting Michael Douglas movies. I'm just gonna put that out there. Yeah, Mantis. So it's Kermit, his little crew, whoever. They said they're reenacting Michael Douglas movies. So you know, they're making their own movies, I guess, of Michael Douglas stuff. Like imagine a whole bunch of Mantis in that. You know, I'll let you go with that one. I can see that. That's pretty messed up, but I can see it. That's pretty funny. So, okay, message for today. I'm gonna do a quick channeling. So I don't know if I can pronounce it. Yahyel, however you pronounce them. I have an update. They've been around me all day. I don't know the details. There is stuff coming up as for messages. That's all I know. I don't know anything. They have some big plans, but I don't know what it is. So anyway, we're all in the dark. So this might become a normal thing as for messages like this. This might be what they're talking about. I have no clue what's going to come through, obviously, so that might be what's going on. So, with that said, we'll the ground, go into meditation form, and see what they got. I don't know who this is, but it's definitely a Yahyel. I don't usually feel their presence very often, so this is definitely something new. But I do feel there's a major presence of change coming. So what we do with that, blessings all. What it is a change in channel in this format is what I'm getting. Not going into details. Blessings all. Okay, here we go. Oh. Possibility to do a blessing before this to see who comes through. Yeah. Yes. Greetings. We are the Yahyel. We are here for a brief message of your Earth changes, climate change, society change. Also, your climate is changing with your society's vibration. Said often before through this unit and other channelers, mostly in private, but we are making this known to you as you go forward, as many of you wake up to your true being. The earth gets affected by it, but this has been said before. But remember, you can protect yourself even no matter what circumstance. You will be able to protect yourself. Even if you are conflicted by it, but you are affected by it, you can still protect yourself through this incarnation you can call. Right now, Danielle and other species are gathering together to bring you together. We are coming together. Oh, we always do, but this is quite different. We were in preparation, but now we're going into action. Of course, we were always doing action, but this is, as I said, this is different. As many of you become more aware of these energies, that you have the power, that you can even channel, you can do all these things on your own. Connect to our energies. Find out who you are, who is your galactic lineage, how many reptilian lifetimes you have, how many Yahyel lifetimes you have, how many Martian lifetimes you have. All these cards are being played out within all of you, where you can actually remember. This is exciting for us. We knew this time was coming. It's just we have to wait patiently till you are ready. More of these energies will increase over time as the hand is dealt to you. It is up to you to pick up the deck and see how far you want to go into who you truly are, how far you go into the universe. That realize your earth is a testing ground. Yes, it is a university, but also there is so much more to you than this reality, this 3D reality. Yes, it is a university, but realize when you go to sleep, you go into astral. What you are, many of you are in astral during the day, also in your waking time. But during the nighttime, you usually remember it more. This is your real life. Not to say this isn't, but your astral life is really where you're leaving work to take it easy. Even if many of you do work in astral, it is so much easier without this dense reality. So this is your job. Well, this is your school. But there is much playtime and adventure and excitement after school. You realize that. We can put your feet up without living a life without worries, without depression. In astral, you have all things. Yes, this feels like a commercial, doesn't it? But as you all wake up to your true selves, you will start to see these lifetimes and how this lifetime here, yes, it is very important, but it is not the whole package. It is just a small package. You are so much more. You're very powerful. And when you connect to astral, you're connecting more to yourself. And when you bring that astral into this reality thins out slowly, little by little. How exciting. We are just here to put these words out for you to connect. For you to connect the dots to yourself, the universe, and how you play out in the universe. Many work at a McDonald's job or have no job at all. Realize you do many things. Yes, this reality is not easy. We realize that, but you are so much more. But being here is quite the effort. It is quite important to be a part of this. But as you go forward, You will realize, yes, I am here on earth. This is my lifetime here. But this is just temporary. After work, I have. That's where the real joy comes in. I can connect to friends without having fear. That is very exciting. So what we are here to do is unlocking your reality. This reality. You realize there's money system here that's locking you, keeping you down in depression mode. You realize as you go forward into your spirituality, realize your self, all the things that you need will be placed into your life as you need it. This is part of your lesson. If you do not have what you want, this is part of your lesson. It is not the end of the world. We realize there are many hardships here, obviously. But to cheer up, we know that's easy to say. That is very easy to say, especially when you come to health problems, we understand. We realize connecting to the alien energies, spiritual energies, you do not have to connect to alien, or just spiritual energies of yourself. Connecting to spirit will help your health issues, will calm you down and heal the soul as much as possible. But still the mind, remember, is the most, that needs most the healing. Because your mind can make you or break you. You know that very well, don't you? There is so much. As for a galactic update, we are connecting to the reptilians in a positive way to connect to you more positively. Danielle energies is sometimes foreign to humanity to an extent. But reptilian energies is more well known, more well not understood. It is the most misunderstood species on this planet in this universe. But reptilian energies is very vital for your connection because you are very reptilian. That's why we bring it up. We are working with all species, always. Gray, all of them, to connect to you better. But the reptilian in particular is somewhat like a grandfather in many ways. It is your teacher, your positive teacher, even if there is much negativity sometimes, but not always. Is to understand your place here, your galactic connections. But the reptilian is vital to your DNA. You are aware of this, I assume. You do have a reptilian brain, don't you? So the reason we're bringing this up is the reason you connect to reptilians is because they get your attention. You are very reptilian. Humans are very just, you have a lot of their vices, we can say. Especially the eating vices. Many that consume too much. That's very reptilian. Of course, their bodies can handle the food consumption more than yours. Of course, what they eat is a lot more healthier than what you eat. But I digress. We're sending you much love. There is more for your society to understand, to receive as for information. That is all as far as we can go with that at this time. The idea is to open up the body, to turn it on, to activate your consciousness of, remember, yes, this life is very important, but there's so much more also. To think this is it, this reality is this reality, yes, is very important, as I said over and over. I have to make sure you know this. But also, there's so much more that you forget. But over time, you will remember. And all these aspects of other worlds and other yous will open up to you. But you have to want it also. It will take time because your spirituality has to go up to a certain frequency for this information to fully come through clearly. You understand? It takes time. Nature is always with you. Mother Earth is always with you. We are always with you. God is always with you. It is how you want to direct this information. Do you want to leave this reality? Many do. But to not necessarily leave this reality, to understand it more, to live in this reality without going into depression, without bringing the negativity in, to survive it, but to learn and not be overwhelmed by it. This is all we have for you today. You can call me Niles. I'm one of the Yahyel. We are gray. We are the ancient gray of the Yahyel. But we are very human also. We are part of your DNA, or vice versa, however we want to word that. We thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your culture. But many of us are part of your culture. Before I leave, I must put this out there. Is that many of the Yahyel that are reincarnated into your society, yes, we are not perfect either. We have many vices. Many of us are still trying to figure out who we are in the universe here in this reality. When we come into your world, we forget much. And sometimes we get lost in this society with drugs, art, sexual preferences, as no one different than any other human on this world. As the Yahyel energy gets in, arrogance does come into our reality for different reasons, for different purposes. A lot of it has to do with fear, a lot of it has to do with ego has taken over the soul. Where he's like, I don't know where my spirituality is, so the ego grows out and becomes overbearing. That is for the Yahyel and also other species, but the Yahyel, we do have our vices. We are still learning. We want to put that out there. We are no better than anyone else in this world. We do get lost sometimes more than other species when they reincarnate into this world. Because we are also very gray also. And gray has sometimes an issue with this reality and gets lost. And when you get lost, you have to fill it with some kind of information. And a lot of that turns into ego. There is so much more to that, and materialism. But ego is a issue with the Yahyel and other species, but definitely with the Yahyel, we do have our growing up to do and understanding. We send you all much love. We are Yahyel. Blessings to you all. We do have more information coming to you shortly. Blessings. Blessings all.